Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get back. Does that sound good?
Are you done? What's going on, guys? Darian and Kenya here.
Hi.
We don't have a cool name or anything like that. We're just
Doing
Someone said it'd be a good idea if we did a podcast. In my last podcast, I talked about how I met Kenya and just kind of my story and my take on it. And someone thought it would be a great idea if we heard Kenya's point of view from this
Which
whole
is
thing.
way different from your point of view. Yours
I don't know
is
how
such
it could be different because mine's facts.
It's such a boyish point of view.
A boyish point of view? What do you
Yes.
mean? Okay.
It's like, like a man.
Okay.
But then there's a woman. It's, a little sweeter. Kind of more schemey, too. You had no idea.
So I was scheming? That's what it was?
Yes.
It was manipulation. Okay, so how did you... Okay, so from your take, how did this relationship start? So let's take it back. Like, where were you in life before, right before we started talking?
Right before, okay, well, I was in Spain. I was studying abroad.
Uh-huh.
Um,
How long were you out there for again?
I was
4 months?
4 months.
4 months?
4 months. And I remember before I went to Spain, I said bye to you, and I was like, I'm gonna come back in January. I have to say this first because it's gonna tie in.
Just adding the context.
And then I said that I was going to come back anyways. So then I left, probably 2 months into the time that I was there, broke up with my current or ex-boyfriend. And then...
Your current?
I was going to say with my current boyfriend then. I figured,
Do you have two boyfriends?
Anyway, and then so I think it was in November when I found out, or it was November when you broke up with your girlfriend? I forget.
Well, in my case, I got broken up with. I got left because I ain't shit, apparently.
Well, I got cheated on, so apparently I ain't shit.
Yes, that all took place in November 12th.
Okay, I think towards the end of November is when I found out that you had broken up with your ex, and then so
traveled through the grapevine.
Yeah, well, there's some backstory to that, but that's a different time.
Not on camera.
And then so I found out, and I was like, oh wow, I was like, you guys were together for so long, and then I was like, but okay, whatever. I don't know single you. So I was like, maybe he's different when I come back. Anyway, that was running through my head.
Okay. So you were already thinking about me.
Yeah, I was single.
Hold on, wait. So just to clarify for the audience, so for the people viewing, what she was saying, because it's hard to understand sometimes, is that when she was in Spain, she found out that I was single and she was plotting on me. She was like, damn, I want that dick. That's what
you thought this was your whole idea, but really it was mine.
Oh, was it? Okay. So you found out I'm single.
Yes.
What happened next?
So then I think I went to Paris and I posted a picture of me with the Eiffel Tower, super cliche.
Yes, that was good.
And that's when you commented on my picture and you said adorable.
It was
That's
cool.
the only picture that you've ever commented on. You've liked my pictures, but it was never you've never commented on them.
Yeah.
And I saw that and I was like, that's new. Because,
That's new.
That's you never do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Just let it slide. And then, so I spent the rest of my time, traveling. Then I came back. And literally, the 18th of December, I remember this because it was my flight back.
Yep.
You hit me up, and you were like, oh, I think I posted on my Instagram story that I was...
You were on your way back.
I was on my way back.
Yeah.
And then you're like, does this mean you're coming back to Rio? And then I was like, yeah, I'm on my way back. And then you're like...
Come back to boot camp.
Yeah, something about... No, I think you did that later.
I think I did it twice.
Did you?
I did it once, and you were like, "Oh, I gotta get home and situated." And
Oh
visit
yeah,
my
I was like, I
family."
need to get rid of this jet lag. No, you asked me, you're like, so does that mean you're coming back? I was like, yeah, let me get rid of this jet lag.
Yeah.
And then the whole December passed. We did not talk at all.
At all.
And then
No.
I think it was the mid-January when you asked me if I was gonna come back.
Yep.
And then I was like, yeah, I want to now. And you're like, you should just come by for 2 free weeks. And I was like, I didn't know I could do that. It's great. I was like, I love that. I don't want to come back for 2 weeks.
Yep.
So I did. And
what was your first workout like when you came back? As soon as you got back?
Oh, it was terrible.
No.
What are you talking about?
No. Okay,
I had it worked out.
So your first time coming back, when I first saw you.
Oh.
The hug, the walk back hug.
I
The
love
walk
that.
back hug.
That night's like, yeah, that was so sweet. Because I remember I like walked into boot camp. Everything was like remodeled. Because when I left, it was like it wasn't.
It looked like shit.
Yeah, it was
then
bad.
It had all the new mats and everything. Yeah.
So when I came back, I was in awe. Like that's the first thing I saw. And then I turned over to like the left side, and that's where Darian was. And then he looked so different too, because I think you lost like,
I lost like
hella
30 pounds,
weight. Yeah. And I was like, oh, hi. And then you're like, hey, you were here and you did this thing. And then I was like, oh, he wants a hug. So then when we hugged and we did that like walk back.
Okay, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, but in my last video, it sounded very weird because I was like, you guys know those hugs where you go to hug them and you grab them and they just start trying to walk back? That sounds like human trafficking. Like that's not what I meant. Like
you're kidnapping me.
Yeah, no. Not like, it wasn't like that. It was like two people that like were excited to see each other.
It's like because you collided too quickly and like it like said you like I had to walk back.
I like ran to you. I was like, oh my god, it's Kenya, and I just like gave you a big ass hug.
And this was in front of the whole class. Like it was before we started like
really
actually working out.
Of me.
Yeah, that wasn't very. Because you don't hug anyone else. I mean that I know of.
No, well I don't because there's COVID.
Right.
So even if I wanted to hug other people, I couldn't.
It's true. It's true. Anyways, that happened. Yeah. And then you took pictures of me after.
I did. And then I came up with that amazing caption that you flew all the way back from Spain.
Oh, that was so funny.
Oh yeah, I said some shit. I don't remember how it went. Wait, hold on. What was it? I was like
something about getting on a camel.
Oh yes, yeah. It was like Kenya found out that DFF Bootcamp was offering 2 free weeks, so I sent the message on Camelback to her in Spain, and she found out through the desert, jumped on a plane and a boat, and came all the way back just to be able to train with me. It was some bullshit.
Very dramatic.
But it was, I remember you commented, you were like, this is nothing but facts.
Yeah, and you're like, I only speak the truth.
That was good.
That was funny.
That was good.
So that was like mid-January.
The good old days.
Then your birthday.
On my birthday?
Your birthday.
No.
I didn't even. No. This was like.
The day before my birthday, we all went to the bar.
2 days before your birthday. Yeah.
Yes, 2 days.
2 days. It was that weekend before your birthday.
Yeah, Annette hit me up because she wanted me to come hang out.
Right. So.
Let's clear the air.
Let's clear the air here. Annette, I know you're probably watching this, but she claims that it was her idea. But I remember that she wanted to invite this other guy. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, well, I'm going to be alone. Like, it's going to be us 3, but like I low-key know that guy was trying to get at her. Mm-hmm. And like low-key vice versa, whatever. Yeah. And I was like, I'm going to be alone. And I was like, I can't think of anyone else that I can possibly have come because all my friends don't live in town anymore.
Yeah.
So I was like, Darian. And I was like, but that's so unprofessional for me to text you. So then I remember mentioning to Annette, I was like, hey, we should invite Darian.
Oh, so that's how it went down.
Yes. Okay. And then I remember she was like, do you want me to text him? I was like, I can't text him. Like, he's my trainer. That's going to look so weird. Because I was the friendly relationship, like it's gonna turn into like a friend thing.
Something else, yeah.
So I was like, let's like you do it. Okay. So then she did it. Mm-hmm. So that was funny to see because like you were saying that because she texted you, you were like, oh, Annette's trying to get at me, or like you, but like.
Well, no.
So if I would have texted you, would that have been different?
Well, no. So Annette didn't text me, and I thought Annette was trying to get at me. I thought Annette texted me, and then in my head I was like, oh, Annette's single. I'm gonna go try to get at her.
Oh, okay.
So it was like me, not like me, her, me thinking she was getting at me.
The boyish part.
But if you texted me, I would have came out too, and then I would have. But I didn't know that you were there.
But you wouldn't be like, oh, you didn't know I was single.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't know you were single. So to be fair, so I don't sound like a piece of shit. I thought
so you were you were commenting on my pictures thinking I still had a boyfriend.
I was just saying you're adorable. I can't say that, and I wasn't saying like, damn, that ass is fat. Like,
that's true.
Even though that's also facts. But no. What I was trying to say was yes. So I thought I was going to go hang out at the bar with Annette and Kenya, but Kenya was in a relationship with some other bummy dude. So I thought I was just going to go hang out with 2 girls, but one of them was single. So I was like, and hit on the one that's single. Mm-hmm. Not hit on, but like I'm gonna vibe with.
I remember this day. It was so good because then we had drinks, and then I think the song by Luke Bryan, Cole Swindell, whatever. Anyway, It was the one where it's like you ain't worth the whiskey, and that song came on, and I had whiskey, and I was like, he ain't worth the whiskey. I was screaming it, and then you were like, yeah, and then Annette, I think she said, oh, like she broke up with her boyfriend, and then you're like,
I went crazy. I was like, what, really? I'm like, oh, you're single, really? No shit.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, I'm single too, bitch. What's up? Let's go. I'm single. You're single. All three of us are single. We could get something popping with all three of us. No, I'm kidding. I was not thinking like that.
Yeah, no, let's not. Stop it. See what I mean? You're such a guy.
Just kidding. So I found out that you were on the market, so to speak. But
that was a fun night. You didn't really hit on me.
No.
At all.
Not at all.
I think you did like some flirty comments, but it wasn't like.
I was buzzed.
Yeah.
I was buzzed. I'm just friendly.
Yeah.
You know? But I thought you were really cute though, and I wanted to get to know you and chop it up because I saw you earlier that day at Devin's funeral.
Right.
At Devin's service.
Oh.
I saw you there, man. So after the funeral, there's like the little service area where you get sandwiches. It's like the communal area or whatever. We're all in there mingling, and I'm over there at the salad bar. There's like salad, and then there's like cookies.
It's a dessert table.
And there's dessert. So I was getting all the desserts, and you were like making fun of me. You're like, oh, you're getting all the cookies and shit?
Yeah, because you're a trainer. I was like, oh, you're like getting cookies?
Yeah.
And then what did you say? You were like, I
was like,
well, I'm not the one that needs to be on a diet.
I did not say it like that. That sounds so bad.
It was so bad. I was so offended. I was like, okay.
I saw it in your face because I said it, and I didn't mean it like that, and you're like, okay. And just walked away, and I'm like, damn, I fucked that up.
Yeah,
I should have said it like that.
I was like, geez, like I'm doing boot camp for a reason.
Yeah,
like,
I sounded so mean. But then, we ended up hanging out later that night, and I thought it was really fun. Like, we all just chilled, vibe. Joey was there.
And we
walked around town.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, that was good.
What happened after that? Remind me.
Nothing happened after that.
No, but like, what was the next step?
The next step was...
She's drinking your coffee, by the way.
Oh my God. My dog is drinking my coffee. Hey!
She's got coffee on her nose.
So the bar, yes. And then, after that,
we kept hanging out. I think like the whole week passed. During that week is when I was going to boot camp though, and then I felt it.
A different vibe?
Different vibe. Like we would give each, like I didn't never noticed. I kind of did. But like he would give me these looks. Like he'd come and like correct my form or some way, and then he'd like do this look thing and then walk away. Like it's while you're walking away, you do this look, like a slight, like a little smirk. I don't know what she's talking about. And then you'd walk away and then be like in my head, I was like, what is that? What does that mean?
What is that?
But and then I think you were texting me during that time, and
I was texting you.
You were.
We were talking a little bit, and then I invited you
wanted to
do
get
the song.
To know me and stuff. Yeah. Oh, the song.
The song. I knew you could sing.
I was so nervous. Oh my God. Yeah. That was fun though.
That was fun, and it was like our first time hanging out without other people.
Yeah.
Remember we were hanging out with like other people all the time. I just wanted to be with just you.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to isolate you and just like get to know you a little bit.
And that's
not isolate you. That sounds.
To me though, I like didn't know that was you hitting on me.
Because it doesn't seem like it.
No.
Yeah.
So I went into it being like, oh, he's a friend. He just wants to do. Because, well, I don't know if I should bring it up.
What's that?
Like, because you asked me to do a song way back when.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked her to do a song like a year prior to that, just like on some random shit. I was like, I just found out she could sing, and I was like, oh, we should do a song, and we just never got around to it. Like she ended up not leaving boot camp, traveling, and then when she got back, I was reminded of it again. I was like, oh, we should do that.
Yeah, so I just
and
thought
we actually
it was
got together.
Yeah, I thought it was just like a friendly thing. So then when I went, in my head, I was like, yeah, we're just friends.
Yeah.
But then you would do these like sly little things where I was like singing in the mic, and then you'd like come back and you'd like be like way too like lingering too close, and then I was like, all right, this is different. And then when we were leaving, you like grabbed onto my belt loop.
Yeah, and I pulled you back a little bit.
Yeah. And you're like, we should hang out.
So like, at what point did you know that I was interested in you more than just like a friend?
That time.
So it was just that time?
Yeah. Well, because like when you were texting me like trying to get to know me, I just thought it was like you just wanted to know me.
So I was just being polite.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I guess there's a part of me though, because you were a little flirty.
Yeah.
Like more than it needed to be, which doesn't need to be explained. But
yeah, it's definitely different than like a friend vibe. Like I'm not like, how you doing? Great. What do you do? Da da da. It was like we were talking about like your dreams and your goals and some deep shit. You know, we're talking about like losses.
And this was all through text too.
All through text. But then when we did hang out, it was fun. Like, yeah. So, okay, so how did we officially start dating? How did that happen? Because I just kind of ran through that on mine. I was just like, yeah, because one thing led to another, and we were dating.
He left out a really important detail, which I'm sure he didn't say because he didn't want to seem like a cheesy guy. But I remember, we went to Disneyland and all that.
We went to Disneyland.
And then when we came back, it was like, I think a week till Valentine's Day. After
Disneyland, I didn't even think we were going to talk.
Really?
Yeah, because we were just like on some friend shit. Like I was trying to like flirt with you and whatnot. And you were just weren't like throwing anything back at me.
Well, at Disneyland though, you did try to like hold me from behind and you're like watching the fireworks.
Yeah, and you were just like... I'm like, okay, I'm done with that. I'm good. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm all trying to save my ego and like, I'm not gonna fucking be rejected. So I'm just gonna stop doing this shit.
You're very persistent though.
I'm persistent.
Thank you for that.
Well, because that whole time, like, you wanted to like fuck with me. Like, it wasn't like you didn't like me at all.
No, I was crushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked you.
Well, because the way you're saying it, like I'm just like this creepy guy.
No.
You're just like,
no.
It's
to
different.
Me, it was like it was a whole other issue. Like I definitely wanted to like you to hold me.
Yeah.
But like there was the friend like Annette. She was just like having a hard time with it. So I was like, I don't want it. Yeah, it was understandable. I was like, I don't want to be that friend.
And all the drama.
And you didn't know that.
Right, I didn't know that at all.
So you took it as like I didn't want anything.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be like smiling and flirty back. I'd be smiling and flirty, and she's just kind of like, like awkward. Like she would do her little awkward laughs and just kind of, like she was very uncomfortable. But that's how I knew like she like really found me attractive, because if I was just some random guy that she wasn't attracted to, she wouldn't be so nervous when I'm like talking to her and I'm like close like this and I'm like flirting with her and like looking her in her eyes and shit. You know, like she was getting all fucking, like the juices were flowing. Like, not like that, but like things were moving in her head. Like she was getting all, flustered a little bit.
Anyway.
That was all to distract you from how we actually started dating.
Yeah, I can see that. You're very deflected.
So what did I do? What did I do,
when
babe?
we came back from Disneyland, and then that week, it was, I think, Valentine's Day was like on a Friday or something. He invited me over, right? That's how you just invited me over.
I asked you if you could cook.
No, that was the first time we hung out.
That
was our first date.
We're talking about the second time.
I'm talking about the flowers, babe. The one that you let out.
No flowers.
The part that you left out.
So it was Valentine's Day, and we were both trolling like, oh fuck Valentine's Day, ew, like roses and whatnot. But by that point, we'd already hung out a few times. She'd already come over to my house and cooked dinner. We'd already chilled till like really late at night. So I was like, you know what? I think it'd be cool to like let's give her some roses. You know what I mean? Like just to make it not such a bad, like, because both of us were single. We were like, fuck Valentine's Day. So I bought her, what was it, 4 dozen roses?
Yes.
It was like $350. It was huge.
It was so cute the way he did it. Oh my gosh. We were like about to leave. I think I was about to leave.
Yeah.
And then he was
like, you didn't know they were there all day.
Yeah, no, because I think you were giving me a ride back, right? You gave me a ride back home. He's like, hey, could you grab my coat from the closet? And then I was like, in my head, I was like, why the fuck can't you grab it? Like, like, why do I have to do it?
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, whatever. And I got up, and then I started opening it's like a walk-in closet, so I started opening it, and I saw a ton of jackets, and I was like, which one do you want? And then, like, I opened it more, and there was, like, on a stool, the vase with all the roses, and I was like, and like at first I was like, is this even for me? Like, was I supposed to see this?
It's for another chick. For the next one.
And then I remember like I popped my head into like the room you were in, and then I was like, oh my god, like it was so sweet.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was a huge part in our like getting to be into what we're in now.
Well, yeah, because it was like, I got you roses. It was like, I'm not gonna get a friend roses.
Exactly.
But by that point, we still weren't dating, and I wasn't thinking I was gonna like get her by getting her roses. Like, I'm not a fucking nerd like that. I just thought it was a really nice gesture. And at the time I was like, you know what, why not get her some roses? It'll put a smile on her face, and that's all I really was trying to do. Then she came back later that night. We hung out.
That was a fun night.
That was a very fun night.
And then
we got into like a little fight.
We did. The next day, yeah. The next day. So that was like the 15th we got in a fight. We literally did not talk that whole day. Mm-hmm. I was so upset.
Do you want to tell them why we got in a fight?
I'm sure.
So basically, I asked her like, okay, like, what are you trying to do? Like, Because it seems like you're just playing. And she's like, well, you know, like I'm still warming up. I just give me more time. I want to take things slow. And I'm like, look, like I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna wait a long time and take things slow. Like I've known you for over a year now. We've been hanging out consistently for a while. So you either want this or you don't, you know? Like I'm not gonna be hanging around just chilling if you don't want to. And she's like, and I instantly was like, okay, well, you know what? Moving forward, we'll just be friends. It's all good. Like I'm not butthurt or anything, but I just need to know where this stands.
You were so salty. You sent me like a message that was very polite. And then I was like, no, like I still want this to keep going. I just need more time because really we've only been talking for like a month.
Yeah, and I'm like,
and
well,
to me,
well,
that's like
we're not on the same page.
Yeah, like to me that was super quick because like I barely knew you.
2 months? That's a long ass time. I've never waited that long.
I really could have waited like 2 more weeks or something. I don't know.
2 more weeks. Take it a little slower.
And then I was like, well, I mean, we're gonna keep hanging out. Once we're together, and then I'll still like, but no, so we took that break, right? It was like that day, and then I realized, I was like, what am I doing? Like, how am I so upset over the fact that this is over? And when I realized, exactly, and when I realized that like what we had was like super fun, and oh God, I knew that wasn't gonna be a good idea.
No, you're good.
Anyway, it was like so fun, and you were so different, so sweet, like from the get-go. Yeah. And I was like, I want that. I want to see where that's gonna go from here, from that moment. So
you came to your senses.
I came to my senses.
And then you texted me begging me to hang out.
You didn't even.
I'm just kidding. She texted me and was like, hey, can we talk in person? And we had a nice, good talk. And then she was like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I really like this, and I want it to continue. And in reality, both of us have been hurt in our past, which I think a lot of people have been. So you have your guard up, and you don't want that shit to happen again. So you screen a little bit harder. But, you know, at a certain point, you got to just kind of risk it and be like, you know, I really like this person. I got a good feeling about it. And I'm not going to let my previous, like, trauma hold me back from a good thing. And I think that's what we did.
Yeah.
It turned out pretty well.
I was super skeptical, but it's so good.
Yeah. So anyways, that's how we got together from her side, with me chiming in every so often. Yeah, if you like these videos where me and her are like talking about certain things that go on, you know, maybe talk about what we did during COVID, or like how our relationship has been going. Yeah, I think it's really cool hearing your perspective on things because it's so different than mine. And it's really cool. And you're really pretty on camera, so I think you look really good.
Ugh. I should have straightened my hair for this. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, she was not trying to do it, but then I'm like, you look really good. Look at this. And she's like, okay, I'll do it. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Ring the little bell icon so you're notified of all the videos. And yeah, follow me on Instagram at Dff Bootcamp for my business page. Follow her at Kenya Knott. Or follow my personal page, Darian, my first name, 357. And yeah. All right.
Follow me on Twitter. I post some random stuff.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I don't have a Twitter. I don't fuck with that shit.
It's fun. You should get it.
There's always a lot of drama and bullshit on there.
That's where you find everything out.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
I know. Yeah. Anyways, we're out of here. Bye.